Echoes of Prejudice. In a small, picturesque town nestled between rolling hills and the sparkling rivers, there lived two families, the Johnson and the Carters. The Johnsons were an African American family, and the Carters were a white family. For generations, they had coexisted in this town, but an undercurrent of racism persisted beneath the surface. The story begins with two young individuals, Emily Johnson and David Carter. They had grown up as neighbors, sharing the same school, playgrounds, and dreams. Despite the invisible walls society had erected, they managed to be friends, blissfully ignorant of the differences that would soon threaten their bond. As they grew older, they began to realize the truth about the world around them. Emily experienced hurtful remarks, unjust treatment, and lingering stares. David, despite his love for Emily, struggled to confront the ingrained belief of his family and friends. He faced a dilemma: to stay loyal to his upbringing and stand by the girl he cared deeply for. Emily's family was deeply involved, advocating for racial equality, and they encouraged her to pursue her dreams despite challenges. They taught her to be strong and the fight against the injustice she would inevitably face. Emily decided to become a lawyer, determined to make a difference. David, on the other hand, was torn. His family had raised him to believe that certain things were normal while others were different. It was a deeply ingrained worldview, and he struggled to question it. But his feelings for Emily and his sense of morality compelled him to re-evaluate. As Emily and David reached adulthood, their friendship evolved into a romantic relationship. They faced opposition from many sides: friends, family, and the community. Town people whispered, the Carter family protested, and the Johnsons remained steadfast in their support, hoping that love would conquer prejudice. Years passed, and Emily achieved her dreams of becoming a lawyer. She was passionate about justice and worked tirelessly to create a fairer world. David, inspired by Emily's determination, slowly started to challenge the biasness he had grown up with. But their relationships remained a secret, hidden from the world. Tragedy struck on one fateful night when a violent storm hit the storm. The river overflowed, threatening to flood the entire area. The Johnsons' home was in the path of the flood, and Emily's family was in danger. Despite the risk, they refused to evacuate, unwilling to leave behind a lifeline of memories. Desperate and determined to save the people she loved, Emily rushed back to the house, defying the dangers of the storm. David, learning of her bravery, followed her. They managed to reach the Johnsons just in time, but flood water surged, trapping them in the house. As the waters rose, Emily and David held on each other, seeking comfort in their love amid the chaos. In their final moment, they realized that love had power to bridge the gaps that hatred and prejudice had created. They wished the world could see beyond the color of their skin and recognize the beauty of their shared humanity. When the storm subsided, the town mourned the loss of two young lives cut short by forces beyond their control. The tragedy shook the community, causing some to reflect on the deep-seated prejudice that had played a role in their fate. Emily and David's story became a symbol of the consequences of racism and the power of love to overcome it. The town slowly began to change, inspired by the sacrifice of two brave souls who had dared to love across the divide. The legacy lived on, reminding everyone that it was time to break the cycle of prejudice and embrace the diversity that made them all stronger. And so, from the ashes of tragedy, the town started to heal, one heart at a time, hoping to build a future where love and acceptance will conquer the echoes of prejudice that had haunted them for far too long.